So once you've moved to Prague and you have settled in, the next question becomes, how do you go about formulating a study plan? Now, more than the plan itself, I would say the most important thing for me was determining where exactly should I go to study, since, yeah, sure, for the first 3 to 4 months, be all right for you to be used to your previous schedule of how you used to study in high school, and you can just study at home, no big problem. But over time, you come to realize that there's a lot of distractions at home, and you perhaps might wind up indulging in a lot of other menial tasks than getting around to studying. And this was a huge problem for me, at least once I was done with my first semester, the winter semester. And I realized, yeah, I find it super distracting to stay at home because my bed is right there. At the time, I used to live in a studio apartment, so I could just take a nap and never wake up. But I needed to be productive. So for me personally, I prefer to go to the libraries as well as the study cafes that are available. My go-to spots in first year were the university library. So you can choose to go upstairs, but the only issue is you would have to keep most of your belongings in a cloakroom, and you're only allowed to take certain things with you. You can't take food or drinks with you, at least when I was studying there. I don't know if that rule has changed, but yeah, if you want a snack, it was kind of impossible. But at the university itself, they had another part of the library called coffee room. So there you could study, but the only issue is everyone's allowed to converse with each other as well. So if you're someone that needs a quiet place to study, it won't be it. But it's a perfect place to go to in between classes, especially if you have like 1 hour between a lecture and a practical session. So not a bad place to go to if you just need to study for a short amount of time. Apart from the university library, the other places that I like to go to was Café Du. It's close to the university as well. It's in Prague 1 near Museum, right at the tram stop if you go there. Only thing is, you would have to pay a certain fee for your monthly or half-yearly use of their study room services, because initially it was quite cheap, but after COVID, I do think the prices went up a bit. So if you're someone that want an easy to get to place that's quite close by from university, and if you live around that region, around Prague 2, Prague 1, it's a perfect place to go and study at. The next option would be to make use of the technical faculties library. So it's called Národní technická knihovna, or NTK. It's located in Prague 6 near the metro station Davidska. It can be a bit of a travel, especially if you live quite far away or closer to your own faculty. But even then, I would say it's not as bad, because you just need to travel for 20 to 30 minutes if you have the Green Line metro station right next to you. It's not a bad idea, especially if you want to study during not just your daylight hours, but if you study nocturnally as well, since you can get a yearly membership for quite a low price, and you can use it from day till night as and when you wish, so that you don't have to depend on if it's available during the working hours that you would expect it to be. A great choice, especially when you have exams that you really need to pull all-nighters for and you want a wide space. But for me, the one drawback with studying at NTK was the fact that there weren't as many places that I could go eat at, apart from your usual fast food restaurants like KFC. There's one specific to Czech Republic called Bagatry Boulevard as well around. But yeah, you would have to either get the vending machine food available at the library, or you would have to pack something with you.